And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 3 of Final Fantasy VI. The last part, we found Edgar, we went to Figaro Castle, we escaped from the clutches of Kefka, and now we are in South Figaro.
Is it nighttime?
It is not nighttime.
Oh, it's
I think there's only like 1 or 2 scenes in this game that actually take place at night, if I remember correctly. You want to take your time to check out all the boxes and barrels, because there are a lot of things in this town that you can get out of them. It's this town, and there's like one other town that does that. But other than that, those are like the only 2. That guy hit a wall. That was funny. Anyway. Alright, so now we're finally introduced to relics. Ugh, thank goodness.
What's relics?
They are additional pieces of equipment besides your standard, armor, headpiece, boots, all that stuff. Yeah, and the most important one is sprint shoes. Save yourself some time and buy 3 pairs right now. And just equip one set to just one of the characters, because it'll get applied to your entire party. So you don't need to equip one to each member, but just equip one and the whole party gets affected. I'm pretty sure I'm going to choose Lock. I think I choose Lock. No, maybe not. Never mind.
Make up your mind.
I'm not sure at what part, but eventually I cut out visits to the shops, because you guys don't need to see me go into shops all the time and check out my menu, because that takes like 20 minutes.
In one shop?
I'm not the most organized person.
Goodness.
I didn't really do that for this part, because I knew that I was showing it off. I didn't really want to stick around for too long, but I do take my time to explore this city for what it has to offer at the moment. I don't know why I slept in that inn there. There is somewhere else where you can get a free heal in this place, so I'm not sure what I was doing.
It was for funsies.
Oh well. The Empire attacked Figaro Castle. We're gonna be next. Yeah, probably. Hey, it's a cafe, and I hear a banjo.
What?
Bow, 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 bow. Duncan made his son Vargas practice a strict type of martial arts. Look, it's a ninja!
Where? Is that Shadow?
At the very least, you should give me a response. I love this. Stand back. He seems vaguely familiar. Wait a minute. He owes allegiance to no one and will do anything for money. He comes and goes like the wind. This is Shadow the Ninja.
Ah, so there's Shadow.
Yep. That's Shadow. He'd slit his mama's throat for a nickel. Better steer clear of him, I guess.
Jeez. Violent.
I love that. If you try and talk to his dog, he actually does respond to you. He's like, hey, go away. The dog eats people. Out of the way. I gotta get this cider to the old man. Now scrab. So there's a merchant down here that... this is actually a hint for later in the game. Not too much later, but a little bit later. Where you're gonna have to be doing something very similar to what that guy up there is doing right now. I think I try and follow him, but I don't really remember what I do here. I recorded this a while ago. But, yeah, there he is. Beyond Mount Koltz, you'll, I don't know. I couldn't read that fast enough. Alright, so we found Shadow. What else do we do here? I know there's still quite a bit left to explore in this place. Still boxes and barrels to check out. Actually, some of these bushes sometimes have stuff in it too, so...
Oh.
So this is actually like a mansion. This is, some rich guy lives here. That'll come into, play... Well, more importantly later. But if you go, behind it, there's some neat stuff in here. Like I said before, always check out clocks. They tend to have elixirs, which... You don't want to use them now, because, that'd kind of be a waste. But save them for later. But yeah, there's actually also a secret passage here. This is a one-way secret passage. This doesn't work both ways.
So you can go in, but you can't go out?
Yeah, so if you go there, you get sent straight to the old man's house where the merchant actually went to. I'm probably going to show it off right now, I think. I hope I show it off. But first, there's stuff over here. Anything? Nope. Oh, never mind. There was a tonic in there. Yeah, that's nice. I wish it was a potion. That's a little better, but whatever. Up the stairs, you fool. There we go. Thank you. Alright. So this is the old man, and it's like, I'm off. Get lost. Alright, so that's the old man, and that's the merchant. He just got done delivering the cider to him. I don't like strangers. Bring me some cider and maybe I'll talk to you. Well, you don't have any cider right now, but maybe that'll come into play later.
He wants to get drunk.
Yeah, I'm sure in the original translation it was alcohol.
Bring me my beer.
It's like wine or something, but Ted Woolsey knew what he wrote his way around that. Alright, so there is some more barrels over here. Go below it and you'll be able to get a warp stone. Warp stones you can use inside caves and stuff, and they will warp you back to how you entered. Right, so if you're in trouble and you can't move forward anymore, use a warp stone, take you right out. And you can head back to town or use a tent outside or something. Alright, so now we're exploring the mansion area where the rich guy lives. Hey, there's that rich guy. Attack from the east. That way. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Barging in here while I'm writing a letter. Oh, sorry, even a millionaire can get startled. There's always a nasty draft in this room. I wonder where it's coming from. Well, I'll tell you where it's coming from. It's coming from right over there by the bookshelf. We'll be coming here later as well, but there is something here that I want to get now.
What's that?
I think it's here. Better be here.
What is it?
Well, there it is. There's a secret. Behind the secret staircase, there is a second secret staircase. Wait, where am I going? Get back down there, you fool. Where am I going? What am I doing? Anyway.
Did you go down?
I did. I went back out. Anyway, pick these up because these are some pretty good things here. We got a hyper wrist and running shoes, which are really good.
So they're better than the sprint?
Well, sprint shoes allow your character to like run like out on the field and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's important that at least one person has that on a team. Running shoes it's a relic for use in battle. It casts haste on you, so you have a permanent haste on whoever wears the running shoes. It's really good. I don't know what I was thinking. I really should have put them on Edgar because Edgar's the one that's going to be doing the most damage. But I didn't do that, so... And I don't know if I changed that later, but yeah, even anybody who has it, it's really good. You know, it's one of those equipments that you want to have even like for endgame stuff, because haste is... it's always a good status effect to have. So this is a room that we're not really going to get to utilize until later, but I'm checking it out now because I can. The game doesn't really expect you to be here yet, but it's not like it breaks the game or anything.
So it's still...
Yeah, I'll be coming here with Locke later, but you can access that stuff now. Hey, that save point's there too.
Which one?
In that one room. But that's all the mansion has to offer. I must have been thinking about somewhere else. I thought there was a ribbon in that secret basement as well, but I guess not. Ribbons are probably one of the best accessories in the game because they protect you from every single status ailment except for Doom. Yeah, you're still affected by Doom, so that stuff. Hey, it's our first real shop in the game, so I'm going to be spending some time here. This once, every other time. I think every other time. I'm going to be cutting them out. Because you don't need to see me buying stuff and checking all my items and blah blah blah. Because that's boring. Nobody needs to see that. I'm showing it off just this once. Because it's what you're going to be experiencing your first time playing if you've never played this game. And despite the massive amount of times I've played this game, I can still never remember what items I should buy, like strategically, because I know like there are a lot of items in these shops that you just kind of get in the very next area that you go to, but for the life of me, I can't remember what they are. So I usually just buy like 3 of everything and just have everybody get stuff, and then if I happen to get extra, which I almost always do, I just end up selling it. Because like with just about every other Final Fantasy game, money's never an issue, because if you're running out of money, just walk outside for a few minutes. You'll be fine. You'll get all your money back. And you'll level up some too. So plumed hats are something that everybody can wear. Robes are something that only females can wear. And the Kung Fu suit, only a select few people can wear. Locke being one of them. It's better than leather armor, so. Kung Fu suit, no, it doesn't. I'm thinking of ninja gear later. Ninja gear raises your speed, which is nice. Kung Fu suit's just an upgraded leather armor, though. Hey, better than nothing, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing over there on your iPad?
Trying to look for a sword.
Whatever.
It's my life, my hobby,
Yeah,
my passion.
Yeah, I got that one. So, I apologize, folks, that this is taking a while, but again, I had to sit through it. You have to sit through it. Just this once.
What are we sitting through?
My shopping sprees. Just this once. Every other time it'll be cut out and you won't have to deal with it anymore, even though I do.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't even know why I'm bothering. Eye drops. You can sell eye drops without worrying about the dark status, because I think I might have mentioned this in part 1, but this game is kind of glitched in a couple of ways. One of them being the dark status. In this, the real translation is blind. Basically, it makes it so like your physical attacks really don't hit anything. Your accuracy goes to crap. But the dark status, blind status, whatever you want to call it, is broken in this game in that it doesn't actually work. So when someone hits you with blind, and you get those awesome looking sunglasses, which signifies that you're blind, all it does is give you sunglasses. It doesn't actually lower your accuracy any. So you can sell eye drops which cure blind, because again, you can't, there's no reason to cure blind because it doesn't do anything to you except give you really cool sunglasses. And we'll be seeing more of that later as well.
Cool.
Ah, grease monkeys.
What?
But they couldn't fit the EY, so they're just grease monks.
Grease monk.
Grease monks. So they're basically just upgraded versions of the, I don't even remember what they're called. The other guys that were in the cave when all we had was Terra. I don't remember their names, but all they could do was hit you for very minor damage, and these guys are no different. But hey, what's this place? What's that smell? I don't know. Flowers. His favorite?
Really?
These dishes, they were his favorite. And this, his favorite tea. Hey, a tonic. And this is what I was thinking of. You can sleep in this house for a free heal whenever you feel like it, so I didn't have to pay that inn guy $80. But whatever. So let's get out of here. But once you do, you get a little scene here. Sabin, he was here?
Yes.
Oh, who's this old man? What the? You know this guy? Of course, he left a couple of days ago after he heard that Master Duncan was slain. He headed into the mountains. I heard Duncan's son Vargas is missing as well. I have a bad feeling about this. So it seems like Sabin was staying here. But it seems that he left once he heard that his master was killed by somebody. But his master's Sun has also gone missing. What could that mean?
I mean a lot of things.
It could mean a lot of things. So let's go to Mount Koltz. I think this is Mount Koltz. If this isn't Mount Koltz, I'm gonna hit myself. Ah, a back attack. Alright, so ooh, excuse me. Anyway, I underestimated the defense of these squirrels. They don't do much damage, but I was thinking to myself, there was two things wrong here. One, when a back attack is issued, your attack stat gets lowered because reasons. I don't really know why, but you don't do as much damage as normal. So that's why it took me a while to kill those squirrels, and then I finally said, oh yeah, auto crossbow. I really need to learn to take my own advice. And here I was being an idiot because for some reason after that battle I got confused and decided to go down the mountain instead of up.
Jeez.
I don't know how I did that, but
early backtracking there.
yeah. Anyway. So Tuskers, they can be pretty dangerous because they have pretty nasty physical attack. They have quite a bit of health. It's going to take 2 doses of auto crossbow to defeat them.
How much does the auto crossbow do?
About 130.
Each shot?
Yeah, to everybody.
Oh, okay.
But they can also use Blizzard, which can hit everybody. And they have a even stronger physical attack called Gore, which does about 80 damage, which is a lot for this point. So go underneath this rock to go to a little secret area. Hey,
Patrick.
look! It's a brawler.
You found Patrick under the rock.
I did not get lucky there. I was thinking that... anyway, these guys have chances for you to steal bandanas, which are slightly better than the plumed hats that I already bought. So when you get the chance, try and steal some when it's Locke's turn. Assuming he goes first. Because the bandanas are, like I said, you don't need them, but they are slightly better. But this is something that's really good for Locke. His next knife, the Guardian, raises speed and his strength, and it raises his evade percentage. And so let's talk about another glitch in this game.
How many glitches are there?
There's quite a few bugs in this game. The Guardian raises your evade stat, which is registered as the stat which allows you to dodge physical attacks, while Magic Block lets you dodge magic attacks. In the original version of this game, however, the evade stat is broken in that it doesn't work. You can raise your evade stat as high as you want, and it doesn't mean anything. Instead, somehow the designers put both the magic block and the evade stat into just the magic block. So if you raise your magic block really high, you're gonna block both physical and magic attacks. So don't worry about your evade stat. If it's pretty low, it's not gonna. It literally means nothing. Your magic block is the only thing that's important. But you can come inside this room all the way to the right after a random battle. And Tara got her butt handed to her that time again. They really like to go after her. Anyway, you can get an Atlas armlet here, which is another nifty accessory, which boosts your fight damage. So whenever you just do a normal attack, you'll do a bit more damage than normal. So, yeah, I gave it to Tara this time. But usually people with like really high physical attack, you would want to use that. I didn't put it on Edgar because, again, Edgar's going to be using auto crossbow, and it won't count for that because that's not the fight option, that's the tool option.
Tools.
Anyway. Ugh. Who's that guy? I don't know. Anyway. Alright, so Trilliums are plant monsters which have a...
No, are they with against fire?
Actually, I think they are. Doing fire actually does not as much damage as I thought it was going to do. Never mind, I lied. Auto crossbow is better.
Sheesh, it's not like Pokemon.
But they have a chance to inflict poison on you using, I think it's it's like Poison Touch or Poison Bane or something. So the attack itself doesn't really hurt you, but you know, then you're poisoned and you'll take continuous damage. So, but at this point in the game, actually in part 1, Terra learned Antidote, so poison shouldn't be an issue. All right, so let's move on. More battles. That time, I think in that fight I came across another 2 Tuskers, and that time they probably used Blizzard a couple of times because everybody except Terra was pretty close to dying there. Tell you, those Tuskers can be nasty if you're not careful. Hey, where do you think?
Come back here! I'm not finished with you! Damn!
Thank you, Raphael. Anyway.
Oh,
great.
goodness.
But we must make haste and chase after that person thing. I don't know what he is. Maybe it's a turtle.
Turtle?
Turtle.
Am I not turtle enough for the turtle club?
These birds aren't much of a threat either. Yeah, shall we get it? They're not much of a threat, so you can fight them without any worry. Do yourself a favor and save here, because there's not going to be another save point
For a while.
until after you're done this mountain.
So for a while.
Yes. Alright. And I think at this point I was debating... Nope, I lied to you again. Oh, man. I really wish I could remember what I did on these parts, because, like I said, I recorded all this like 2.5 weeks ago. Or 3 weeks, I don't even remember. It's been a while. But now we begin the most grueling part of the mountain journey, and it's the climb down the mountain. Basically, it's like this massive spiral area, and you just have to keep going around in circles until you get to the center. And you're gonna run into like at least 6, 7 random battles here, at least.
Why?
I don't know. It just seems like the random encounter rate gets jacked up in this area. Like, look at that. I just fought like 2. I'm not sure why I left this one in. We already fought all these guys. Maybe. Oh, you know what? I probably left it in because we haven't fought them all together like this before. Hey, it's a little bit of everything. It's like a buffet of monsters. But again, auto crossbow.
It'll wipe them out.
Yeah, it's great. Well, we're not done yet. We're almost there.
Woo!
Just a little further.
This
Gosh darn
mountain.
it!
Alright.
Yay!
Is that who that shadow figure was?
I think so. Sabin sent you, right? Hooah! It's like, ow. Who are you? Sabin, is he here?
No.
You were shadowing us earlier, right? Brilliant! And how unlucky it is that you have run into me. Well, this is Vargas, and he has 2 bears with him called I Poo.
What?
Or, I mean...
I see wiener.
Maybe they're supposed to be like Ippo or Ipu, but I think it's funny to call it I Poo.
I poo.
The bears aren't too much of an issue. So don't worry too much about them. Just use auto crossbow and fire, and that should be enough. Boom, boom. Alright. So now you can't actually defeat Vargas. Basically, at this point, you just have to inflict enough damage on him to initiate the next phase of the battle. This is his most dangerous move, Gale Cut. I should have been a little more prepared here. Instead of healing my entire party, I just decided to heal Terra. Should have healed everybody there, but whatever. I thought I could steal something better from him, that's why I decided to steal, but all I got was a tonic. Alright, now I can heal everybody. Come on. Alright, so this part of the fight isn't really all that threatening, unless he decides to use Gale Cut like twice or 3 times in a row. He doesn't usually do that. Usually he'll do that once, and then he'll just stick to physical attacks. But enough damage. Enough! Off with you now. Give it up, Vargas.
No.
Alright. Like, is that you, Sabin? Yes. Vargas, why'd you do it? How could you do your own father in like that?
Easily.
Fool, he made the mistake of choosing you as his successor. He snubbed me. His only son. No.
Yes.
You were the one he chose. You're a liar. Our master wanted you to be his successor, not me. He appreciated your fine spirit. Enough of your lies. Now have a taste of my superior technique. Mortal attack. Blizzard fist. Which sounds really cool. I wish we had that move. Ah, Sabin. Sabin. There we go. The master taught you well. Fate made us train together. Now you will meet your doom. And he means that literally. He just used Doomfist on you. So now you have a time limit, and he's going to hit you with physical attacks. You can end this fight very quickly by inputting blitz commands. So this is how Sabin works. Besides his regular attacks, you can use blitzes. You click the button, input directional commands, and then hit the A button again, and he will do a blitz, assuming you inputted it correctly. So the one that you want to do for this fight in particular, and you have to do a very specific blitz, is left, right, left, which is pummel. I am having a very difficult time getting the blitz to work properly. I don't know why I paused there. I gotta tell you, man, when it comes to this, I've never had so much bad luck playing this game than when I was recording. I have to think that other LPers were right in saying that the recording curse is real. Okay, so here I used Aura Bolt, which is a move, one of my preferred ones, but it's not pummel, so it's not gonna count. And so yeah, I just got annihilated. Yeah, great. Well, that happened. Ah, man, I tell you what, it's really difficult to get these commands to work sometimes, but you know what? We're gonna worry about that stuff in the next part. We'll fight Vargas again. See you guys then.